Early April Fools, we're here. Just kidding. Um anyway, hello and welcome to our episode this evening.
Oh, hi.
I
I didn't
am
see you there.
yes. I am Blank, and we are Saves vs. Death, a tabletop actual play and podcast that airs every Saturday at 10 p.m. Eastern on twitch.tv/Saves vs. Death. Tonight, we return to the streets of Night City in our Cyberpunk Red campaign, Shades of Scarlet. As you may or may not know, I am the Game Master, Referee, and Cookie Gremlin. With me today is Jess, is Moxie11.
Hello.
The new Count Dracula? Okay.
I just heard it.
Games is Wraith.
Oh, hi.
The wild card. Hades is Deeps.
Oh, hey.
Expert in the ways of love. Ada is Checkers.
Hello.
The misplaced soul of jazz itself. Before I pass it on, I want to say that this is our 2-year Twitch anniversary for being whatever
Affiliate.
affiliated.
Affiliate.
You can find a new emote in the chat to celebrate. Thank you all for being here during this amazing adventure. I'm reading off a thing. Thank you all for being here during this amazing adventure and for all your ongoing support. But sincerely, I do mean that. Anyway, I'll pass it on.
And that last part wasn't even written. He meant it.
Yeah, because I said sincerely.
So just in news this past week, we had a Cyberpunk Red roller derby jam with our friends over at High Shelf Collective. It was an absolute blast, a lot chaotic, but a lot of fun. You can check out the video here on Twitch still, or it'll be up on our YouTube on Tuesday. So
And if you
keep
want
an eye out for that.
an in-depth look on how to run a roller derby,
Don't look there. Well, that's not true.
It is not in depth. You learn how rules get broken, I guess.
Learn how within the rules, though. Like it's
Yeah.
Sure. It's a lot of fun, and there are great characters and great intros, and you should definitely check it out. And be sure to check out our friends over at High Shelf Collective. Give them a follow. They put on amazing content. Link is in the chat right now. So go follow them. They're great. It's also in the description of the YouTube video
folks.
when that hits.
Matt's my best friend now.
Nice. I don't know the command for High Shelf.
I posted it's HSC.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. Also, the latest Cyberpunk Red DLC from Artal released this week. It's all about agents. It has some great information about how to hack an agent now if you're a netrunner or a tech. You can also find new models of agents and a whole bunch of apps. And to showcase this DLC, I've asked for you guys to suggest apps that you would like to see on agents, either a character-specific agent, as techs can write code for a specific agent, doesn't have to be put out there into the world. So if you think that there's something one of the Shades of Scarlet cast or any Bandits cast should have, let us know. Put it in there. Or if there's just an app you'd like to see, write it down, and then we'll read it live on the first Thursday of next month. I don't know what day that is off the top of my head. I should, but I don't. And finally, do you see the 17th?
Yep.
Yeah, no. I think it's like the 7th or the 4th, though. I'm not sure. We might be going over the April 1st DLC as well. So it might be a dual DLC. And then tomorrow night, Indie Bandits returns at 10 p.m. Eastern as they enter the second day of the Cold Snap. Find out what they're going to do alongside me tomorrow at 10 p.m.
So, here's the usual thing. This is a dark future, which means that while we do strange and weird things and funny things sometimes, we also do really dark things sometimes. We have our own tools to take care of ourselves, but we can't do that for everyone. So if something is getting to you, please step away for 15 minutes and take care of yourself. It's important to us.
Indeed, it is. So we discussed now. Oh fuck! I need a token for this goddamn thing. Anyway, last week
time
on Shades of Scarlet, our heroes do some more reconnaissance of the operation that 8-Ball is running out of Watson, not too far away from the Nook itself. They have a little powwow to discuss future plans and decide that they are going to look at the trade, the routes of the vans. As they're following, the eastbound van heads into New Westbrook and stops it kind of like the fringes of New Westbrook in kind of a more rundown old suburbia neighborhood where there is a quote-unquote compound, basically an old mansion that's been converted into like a fortress, run and operated by the Red Chrome Legion. Following the southbound van, they find that whatever is being delivered, presumably drugs, is being delivered to the Mooks in Little Italy, and then other distribution places like the University District and places in the Glen. So it's an operation that seems to be continually turning out product. And then Wraith decides to take the angle of, I guess, enlisting some of the Joy Toys for some help to get in. Speaking with their old buddy Tim, he points them towards this Joy Toy named Bobo, who is a very kind of eerie-looking guy. And they enlist his help to wear a set of VR goggles and do not VR goggles, a BD headset.
Glasses.
Yeah, or no, you're right. Smart glasses to basically record going into the compound on the Thursday night, which is later that evening. They go into the facility. They are monitoring the facility when they see the Joy Toys go in. And after a brief discussion, they hear gunfire and screams come within the building. And that is where we will pick up tonight's episode. Sound of gunfire spatters across the garage doors. You hear a scream from coming within the building, a blood-curdling yell followed by another one and another one, a few more. The gunfire continues to rattle for... In that brief moment, it feels like an eternity, but in reality, maybe 3 to 6 seconds. And then it's silent.
Are we still on a phone call with Moxie?
That is up to you. I don't care.
I believe we're still on speakerphone.
Yeah.
Okay.
I believe so.
Oh shit.
Yeah. We have some potentially bad news.
The Joy Toys went in, and then there was a lot of gunfire and screaming.
Okay.
We can still see the doors, right?
Can see them. Sure.
I don't think that went to plan.
I'm very quiet. I'm very quiet
Yeah.
or inaudible.
Well, is the they were dropped off by someone, right? Does the van stay there or
I'm gonna look around. Is the van visible?
Oh, because it was loading at that moment. Or
no,
no?
the van that brought the
The-
Joy Toys?
Yeah.
Oh, the van that brought the Joy Toys? Yeah, that's visible. Well, actually, no, it's driven off.
They were dropped off, and the driver left.
Okay. And no one's run out the building?
No,
Not so far.
not yet.
Plenty screams though.
So what did we ask the Joy Toys to do? Who did we ask? Because Wraith, you said you handled it, right? What happened?
So I had a contact of my Bobo wear some smart glasses in just to get a lay of the land. That was it.
Why didn't you talk to Mika?
I didn't want to involve all the Joy Toys in what was going on. I thought it would be safer.
But Mika already knew what was going on.
Valid, I'll give you that. I don't have a good answer for you on that.
Well, we don't know what happened.
No.
No, the Joy Toys could have just taken the building for us, for all we know.
Given there was a bunch of screaming, I'm going to say likely not.
Yeah.
So, in this instance, you want to stick around and see what happens?
I don't know.
I don't think maybe we should stay here very much longer. But I do want to kind of know how this all pans out. So maybe
What does that
or
mean?
two of us stays and the rest go back. I want to see if bodies are brought out or what exactly occurs in the next half hour.
But
feel
the van
comfortable
should
where
be
you
somewhere
are?
else. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
I'll stay.
How good was your perch when we were doing the original reconnaissance?
Me?
Mine's who?
Yours, Mox.
I couldn't see the far side, but otherwise it was safe. But I can't see the door where they went in and out, and I can't see the loading bay from there.
Okay, so that's a problem. I think us leaving one person here is our best course of action, but
No, you should always be in pairs.
Yeah. I mean, one person driving back in the van makes more sense than one person here alone.
Why are you ditching the van, which is your fastest way out of there if something goes wrong?
Point. I was just thinking we don't want it where they can see it and potentially be like, hey, that's been hanging around here most of the day. Then
I
again, I
understand.
haven't noticed
I
so
assume
far,
you've also
so
parked it somewhere where it's not. You're not
yeah,
right in front of the warehouse.
no.
We'll come.
This is the first
Of
time
the
we've
two
been
options,
inside of the warehouse.
my priority is making sure you all come back. So I'd rather
Okay.
whoever stay have the quickest means of doing that.
All right. Then I'll stay. Maybe we'll move the van and try and find a different place to watch from with the van out of sight, but close.
But close, yeah. I would be much more comfortable with that. I mean,
Okay.
you're adults, you can do what you want, but I would feel more comfortable with that.
Wraith, you want to just stay with us, or you want to go?
I guess I'll take a cab back to the house.
Okay.
All right.
So
The other option, and I don't know how smart this is I could text Mika and see if she responds.
I would like to get that information. The problem is that may put her at risk.
I mean, if I text her and say, hey, baby, you free tonight? Chances that any text looks like any customer.
All right. Yeah, you're right.
Right?
yeah,
I know. No, because I don't want to put her at risk either. That's why I'm asking instead of just doing it.
Yeah. No, I think that makes sense. Have you texted her before?
Yeah.
Did anything sensitive show up in that?
My
Just
name,
thinking if
and
they managed to get it open and
Yeah.
see the chat history.
if they look at her agent, I understand. My name and the crew name. That's it. Asking for me if she didn't delete the text.
Okay. I think that's probably our best bet to get information quickly.
I mean, I can wait until you guys are done scouting, and if nothing happens, I can text then. It can be a plan B.
Yeah, I think I'm a little more comfortable with that. Does that make
Alright,
sense to
let's
everyone
go
else?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Makes sense to me.
I think she's here. Or might. She's not.
Cammy isn't with
She's
us.
not.
I assume Cammy is on the speakerphone on Moxie's end.
Yeah, she is. Then Kami doesn't nod. She says yes.
She nods on you.
Okay, cool.
I cannot hear you on stream, by the way, Blank.
You can't hear me
No.
at all?
You're really
No.
quiet.
Jesus.
You're also mumbling.
What's going on?
Like, real quiet.
Is this better?
I hear you, but it is quiet.
Just gonna take this off. Maybe this will work. Sorry,
Okay.
folks. I don't know what's wrong on my end. Just hasn't been working.
Okay. Deeps, you wanna hop out and try and find yourself a spot?
Yeah.
And I will move the
What are
van out of
you-
sight.
What are you guys wearing again? You still dressed like homeless or no?
Am I ever not dressed like homeless? I'm wearing my usual stuff.
Okay.
I'm just in my normal stuff.
Yeah. I'm not dressed up by any means, but I'm not
But you're not
dressed
staying.
down either. Yeah.
Well, as long as you feel you're safe.
Well, I'm not going to get close. I just want to sit down over here and see what happens because
If I ditch my backpack and my hat, I'm pretty non-recognizable.
Be careful. Call
Will
if
do.
anything happens.
Yeah.
I mean, get to safety first, then call.
Yeah.
If you can.
Right.
Okay. So, do you want to come with us, Deeps? Do you want to just hop out here?
We're about 2 blocks away, if I remember correctly. We're just looking at the front door.
Yeah, we're looking at the doors. The van is in sight of the building.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, we're probably 2 blocks away.
Yeah, I'll just hop out. And then I do.
Okay. We'll message you with updates and call you if shit goes down.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead and hang up, and we have the radio thing, right?
Yeah.
So Deeps will talk to you on radio.
Yep. What channel?
Okay.
Our usual? Okay.
Yes.
Not the truck channel.
Oh.
Not the truck channel. I think my audio is being very strange.
All right, so I will start up the van and get out of sight.
Okay.
I want to stay close. I don't want to go more than like a block tops.
Okay.
Because I don't want to be
Where are you?
far away from Deeps.
Where are you parking exactly? On the main road?
No. I mean,
Where?
if there's parking spots there, then yes.
Yeah, you could pull off on a shoulder.
Okay. So then yes, but out of sight of the warehouse.
Uh-huh. Out of sight of the warehouse? Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. So you drive up a block or two. Park somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What next?
Are you good, Wraith?
Yeah. Good.
Okay.
You guys gonna be safe over here?
We'll do our damnedest.
Let me know if you need me.
Okay. We'll do. Deeps, where you at?
What was around me when I got out? Is there any stores, or is it just a normal street?
No. Watson's pretty industrial. So it'd be warehouses and maybe like an office building or two, but nothing like really, basic offices.
Okay.
Gates and, yeah, that kind of thing. Parking lots.
All right. Then I'll just lean against the wall, I guess, and just keep an eye out.
Watching I'm sorry, where are you in relation to the building and van?
I'm trying to keep it in my sight.
The building or the
So
van?
the building, not the van.
Okay. And you're just trying to blend in.
Yep.
Do an acting check, I guess.
Just for note, Moxie's putting on her armor, getting her weapons, and she's gonna head to Frank's in case we need to jet quickly.
Okay.
$14.
All right. Great. You're just waiting there, and then while Checkers goes to park. Find a good spot. As you're waiting there, one of the doors opens. And you see man in the light standing there. He has kind of greasy hair, but you can't make out a lot of other details, but you see the shine and the glow from the light above. Roll a perception really quick.
Sure. Can I add my combat sense?
You can.
Sweet. $19.
19. Yeah. He calls out, "Hey! It's done!" And then closes the door.
I just had a guy open the door and yell, "Hey, it's done." Greasy hair.
Okay.
I'll text that too.
Okay.
Who was he shouting to? Who else is in the area?
I couldn't see anybody else. I think he was talking to somebody on the inside.
Are the guards still making their normal round?
Can't make them out. It's too dark.
I can't see it from this far away. It's too dark.
I doubt he was talking to someone inside if he went outside and shouted, unless it was a show because they know they're being watched.
Could he have been talking to whoever might be in the van? The
Could
moving
be.
van?
I just saw this silhouette. Is the van still there? Blank.
There was never a van here.
There was never a van, so there's no van. Got it.
I thought there was a
I thought their
one of
van
the transport.
was there, their
Yeah,
product.
one of the product
It had
vans.
come and gone, I
I
think,
think it's gone already. Yeah. I don't think it was
Okay.
before the Joy Toys arrived.
Joy Toy time.
Okay.
Hey, Mox. How likely would you be to bring my stuff to me, since I left all my gear in my apartment?
So you stayed?
I'm still standing on a street corner waiting on a cab, so I think maybe I cancel the cab.
Cabbies fucking hate Wraith.
I'm just gonna get blacklisted, I swear.
Just a little bit.
So what, are you hitting it? Is that what we're doing? And where's your spare key?
Well, it's under the mat. There's a big welcome mat that has a sign that says "Spare key is under this mat." It's under the mat.
It's literally the worst thing I've ever heard, Wraith. Seriously.
Nobody
I
would
know
think to
you
look
don't
there.
have a map.
Hiding in plain sight. I like
You
it.
have a bed and a potted plant.
No, out front, I have a mat.
No, I don't think there's a map.
Go check. I'm telling you.
She looks up at Cammy. I assume Cammy's with her.
Yeah. Cammy's
Can you
looking.
pick a lock?
Can I?
Yeah.
Let me check my character sheet.
No, not your elf. You.
No. I can't.
All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna see if Wraith actually has a key under some mat out front of his door.
Do we want to go?
I don't want to hit that place. I don't think we're gonna make it out if we do.
Okay.
But I get that we're far away if something goes down, so
Mm-hmm.
which is why I told them to leave. Not that they listened, so I don't know.
Okay. Well, I'll follow your lead, whatever you want to do.
Look for a key. She looks very unamused, but she's going to go to Wraith's place and see if there's a mat with a key underneath.
There is an empty space where a mat used to be and no key.
Can I try his door? Is it unlocked?
It is.
Great. Is there anything inside the apartment?
Wraith, where did you put your weapons?
It's all behind my mechanical bed because that's the only piece of furniture I have.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Would you like me to roll a reveal conceal?
Please.
Nobody would think to do that. It was so obvious it was oblique. I got a 16 on my reveal conceal.
Okay. You're fine. Yeah. You have to find it though, using a 16.
Yeah, no. She opens the door. She sees a bed. She's not going to do more than give a cursory glance, which I don't think her perception's that high. So she's going to text you back and say, "Matt's gone. Key's gone. I just see your bed."
Good. The bed's still there?
It has been like tousled around. The mattress has been pushed off.
The mattress is tossed, but it's still there.
Your clothes, the nicer ones, games are gone.
That's fine. Nothing I owned was that nice.
Okay. The shoe polish
Uh,
guy's gone.
No!
Not the shoe polish, bro.
Check behind the bed at the head.
She'll move the bed. I assume his stuff is there.
Yeah.
Given prior rolls. Yeah, looks like they didn't see it.
All right, remind me to tell Rex somebody broke into my apartment.
Don't think they can break in when they had the key.
Dot.
She grabs skier. She leaves.
Okay.
She'll put the bed back where it was.
Okay. With Cammy's help, you guys managed to get it on there. And Checkers, what are you doing?
Once the car or the van was good, I was going to meet up with Deeps.
Okay.
But he's kind of out in the open. And I would rather not be out in the open.
Okay. So what are you going to do?
if I walk in his direction, is there a good place to be mostly concealed where I can still see the doors? Can I search for a spot like that?
Sure. Roll a stealth check.
I'm going to spend 2 luck.
Okay.
19.
Yeah, you're able to find a decent enough spot concealed in shadows.
Okay.
Not too hard. But you.
I'm going to relay where I am to Deeps.
Okay.
I assume I'm not too far from him.
Probably not.
Okay.
Okay. You guys stay there. Wraith, what are you doing during this time?
I'm going to open my cab app and
Uh-huh.
cancel my pickup,
Okay.
and then I'm going to start walking back towards where I assume Deeps is.
All right. So you reconvene with Deeps while Moxie is gathering the gear. You doing anything, Moxie? With the gear? Are you taking
No,
it there,
not
or are
this
you
time.
just staying at Frank's?
Staying at Frank's for now.
Okay. So the 3 of you sat out in front of the building. Stay there, and it probably takes maybe 5 minutes. And you do make out the silhouette of one of the guards just walking down the street.
Like on their normal rounds?
Looks like a normal round, yeah.
Okay.
You guys wait there for 30 minutes, did you say?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe about another 15 pass, so 20 altogether. And you guys see a little like a Volkswagen bus pull up. Oh, not a bus, sorry. Like the bugs. About that size of a car. Pull up into that loading bay area. And doors both swing open. And someone gets out on one side, another person gets out on another side. And they continue to do this for about 5 to 10 people. Somewhere in that neighborhood. All pile out of this little car. And then go into the building.
Can I get any view of what they're dressed in?
Yeah, sure. Roll a perception.
I would love to. Can I spend 3 luck on this?
Sure.
I would also like to look.
Okay.
I'd
I
like to
mean,
go to Continent
same.
the Oasis. I hate it so much. Or vend it, preferably. And pick up a disposable phone if I can.
Okay. Sure, you can find one in a Vendit. It's owned by
Perfect.
Continental Brands.
I still feel better not going into the Oasis.
22.
22. They're pretty good. Yes.
Sorry, I just while we're doing this, I would like to snap pictures.
Okay. Roll a photo film.
Okay.
-4 for the bad lighting.
All right. Well, I got a 17 on my perception before I roll something else.
Okay.
And then
1722, did you say, Games?
Yeah.
Does my combat sense come in?
Yes.
25.
do I get any of my field expertise because it's a
No.
tech skill?
No.
Okay. So photofilm -4, right?
Yep.
I'm going to spend 2 more luck.
Okay.
$14.
14. Okay. You take some snapshots of them. And the 2 higher ones here, Deeps and Wraith, you get a pretty good look at them. A lot of them have different colored hair. They're wearing some sort of strange jumpsuit, carrying clubs, knives, bats. Some of them have rifles, pistols, that kind of thing. And big, oversized feet.
Oh, it's the clown gang.
Are we sure that Rex didn't double book this job? Ascended group.
Moxie
Can I-
waits for Rex to respond. She is not touching that.
Can I roll to see if I know the name of that gang
Sure.
better?
Do streetwise.
Ooh, I'm probably really good at this. Nope, I'm not. 14.
Okay. Yeah, I'll give it to you. You know, you've heard of the clown gang called the Bozos.
Bozos. We got a group of bozos here. The gang. I mean,
Thank you for the
And-
clarification. I was very confused for a second there.
Yeah, clown car just pulled up, and about a dozen guys just came out of the back of it with weapons, and it looks like they're trying to take 8Ball's turf.
looking how
Okay.
they're armed, I don't think they're going to do well.
Are you sure they're trying to take it and they're not working with him, that he's not dealing to them?
Normally, this many people don't pile out of the back of a clown car for a drug deal. I've seen a lot of drug deals.
You've
mean-
done a lot of drug deals.
Fair, but at the same time, this is not what I'd call normal to have a whole bunch of gang people coming into what another gang's territory, basically.
My theory is somebody had the same idea as us, and the Joy Toys infiltrated, and now these guys are here to do what we were planning on doing. It's my theory.
So, because if they sent the Joy Toys in too,
Yeah. Well, so Bobo, my informant on the inside, had really sharp fangs and looked less like a Joy Toy and more like a murderer. So that may have been a sign.
Such a good description.
Okay.
so
I don't think I'm going to get those smart goggles back.
No, it doesn't seem like it.
I'll just keep watching what happens then. Because we'll know in a few minutes if they're going to attack.
Yeah. We let them attack, and then once they think they've won, we'll retake it from them. Or 8-ball.
This could be why they have such high security, though.
Yeah.
What are you guys doing?
Just watching.
Yeah, I guess we're waiting to see what happens next.
Okay. You wait a
Whoever that guy was who shouted outside, probably to someone who contacted the bozos, you should do a perimeter search if you're planning on attacking the building, and please give me at least enough time to get there before you do so. If
I
that's what
thought
you
you were here
decide
for
to
the last
do.
15 minutes.
No, she's still at the bar, dude.
All right.
Yeah, I have no intentions of attacking with just the three of us, thanks, but no.
You, I'm not worried about making rash decisions.
I'm going to do a perimeter search for anybody who may
No,
be
I didn't
working as a
double book
lookout.
the fucking job. He says, "The fuck is happening?"
Are the bozos attacking, or are they just talking?
There's one kind of outside with the car, sitting inside of it. That you can see from where you're standing. You're walking the perimeter, Games?
Yeah.
I assume stealthily.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna message Rex. I am not sure what's happening, but there was Joy Toys going in and then gunfire, and then someone said it's done, and now there are bozos in a clown car going in with weapons.
Classic Rex job. I got a 16.
Moxie set this up for, like, no.
$17 or 16?
16.
Okay. So you're making your way around the perimeter, sticking to the dark side of the street. And as you're traveling around, you see all of the well, it's hard to make out because it's so dark. You don't have any sort of image enhancement.
Not unless you have binoculars.
More on that in a moment.
Well, that's what I was doing. I was checking my gear to see if I had binoculars.
Oh, I always forget about that.
Someone
No,
has
no.
a set of binoculars.
I do have binoculars. I don't have them with me. They're with my gear. No, I do not have any image enhancement.
Okay.
We agreed that micro optics does not work like that, right?
Right. That's to see
Okay.
really
Just making
really small
sure.
things.
I always forget that I get a +2 to my initiative.
That's kind of important to remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Okay,
That might have helped out.
Without any image enhancement, just roll a. I'll give you a chance at least. So roll perception -4.
Okay. Ooh, buddy. Not great. Let me see. 12.
12. You're making your way around, and you think you can hear somebody on the catwalk as you're going past. But that's about it. And you're going from, counterclockwise from your current position.
Okay.
Anybody else? What are you guys doing?
I'm keeping an eye on the bozos.
Okay.
Yeah, I've taken pictures of them,
Mhm.
but I'm basically sitting there with camera ready to take more pictures if needed.
Okay.
Moxie will text back and say, waiting to see what happens right now.
Okay, so you guys wait another 20 minutes or so. And you guys see another Villafort van drive up. This isn't the same one that's been making the deliveries, though. This one is kind of a pale blue rust color. And it backs up into one of the warehouse doors, kind of alongside the Volkswagen bus. Not bus. Bug. And after a brief moment, the cargo bay door opens, and you can see they're like unloading these really long boxes into the warehouse.
Looks like they're making the move the bodies out now.
Or
Well, they're more like canvas shaped, but it'd be like for a full body mural, like a full a really fancy mural.
Oh,
They're moving something big in.
yeah. I am thoroughly confused.
why are they getting canvas inside?
Can any of
Yeah,
you
I mean-
see inside through the bay doors?
Not well. You want me to get closer?
No. It's almost like she
Peeps
texted
and-
it before you finished like typing out your thing.
Checkers, you kind of can see inside, and you you got a 7 or a 16 before, and you got a 25, right? I'm just
Correct.
gonna go off of that. Deeps,
16
yeah, 16.
for perception.
Yeah, or was it higher?
I got a 17.
Oh, it was 17. 16 is the stealth. Sorry. So I guess you both will see this then. Inside the door, you can see those multicolored haired people. They're the ones that are unloading these boxes. There's a bunch of bullet holes in the wall, blood splattered in places. But additionally, you can see on like kind of a little seating area towards the back, through the crack between the van and the warehouse opening, or bay door opening, frame. You can see one of the Joy toys tied up.
They definitely made the Joy toys, but I also want to warn you, Blank, your audio just went funky.
Oh, did it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it went really like muffled weird.
like you're underwater.
Okay. I don't know. I think it's my computer, maybe.
Okay, and so you said there's a Joy toy tied up.
Yeah, Joy
Yeah.
toy tied up.
Okay. Can I basically get a picture of that with zooming in? Maybe not like super details,
Sure,
obviously,
you
but
can try.
okay. I would like to try to get
I'm just going to
pictures
use
of
the
what we can
same
see
one
of the
you
interior.
rolled before, so.
Okay. And then I will tell the text chat.
Not in a kinky way, asshole.
I was trying not to be disruptive.
And then what? Sorry?
I would,
She messaged it.
yeah, message what I see.
Okay.
Did you send the picture with it?
Yeah.
Can we see who the Joy Toy is? Okay, no, rephrase. Is the Joy Toy, can I tell if the Joy Toy is Mika? Let's go with that.
It definitely appears female.
But I
But
can't
they-
tell if it's Mika.
No. Dark hair, but
Moxie's gonna head back to her apartment.
okay.
And I'm gonna put the picture on my laptop and I'm gonna try to enlarge it.
Enhance.
Okay.
Enhance.
Yeah,
I know
And
that'll
it's
take
not
a couple,
10.
like,
it'll take
a bit
while.
to,
Yeah.
to get over there. She does tell Cammy what she's doing. If Cammy either follows or stays in Frank's, it's her call, but
She'll follow.
okay.
Okay. So you're gonna try. All right.
Can I make any deduction about what the bozos might be doing there
I don't
with
think you have any
this
clues.
canvas?
Do we know if
you
the
gave me
Bozo's
something to work with,
territory
maybe,
is
but I don't have any idea.
nearby?
What?
Would we know if the Bozo's territory is nearby? Or if they're coming out of left field?
Are you asking the group or you ask the GM?
GM.
He's asking me, I think. But I guess roll a local expert.
Ooh, I'm really good at this too.
Your local expert shouldn't be for here, I would think.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I'm really good at
So
this.
you're gonna have a fat chance in hell of getting this.
Yes. I only have a 2 in it anyway, so.
This would be photo film for you, Jess.
I rolled a 9.
Nice.
19.
19?
Yep.
I don't think you have any idea, man. Your local expert is for far, far away.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm good. Just if I happen to hear. So, hey, does anybody know if the Bozos are around here?
Is
Right.
Cammy assisting me with
Sure,
tech support?
you can get
as
a
I
plus one.
work? Thanks, it's a 14 total then. I rolled real low. I'm real sad.
I don't think it's enough to get a clear image. You spend about
Fair enough.
you spend about 20 minutes trying to enhance it, and just
I don't think I'd spend that long.
oh, okay.
I think Moxie would spend like 5 minutes.
Well,
and
that
if she
probably
couldn't, she
explains
couldn't.
why she failed then.
Because there's also like her team is also there with
Yeah,
8Ball's
yeah.
crew and
Okay.
Bozo's. Like she's not going to take 20
get
minutes
it.
to be like, is this tiny person?
Right. So you're
Such a
trying to
smooth
play with the pixels, spending about 5 minutes doing it, and unfortunately, to no avail.
In response to Deep's question, because Moxie has mapped out gangs.
Mm-hmm.
She's spent a great deal of time on that. Bozos are not from this area, if I recall correctly.
Give me 1 second.
Because they're not attacking, so that makes me think like they were called in to be extra muscle.
You're probably not wrong.
No, they're typically in Little Europe and South Night City.
And in my research, because Jess knows about the bozos, does Moxie know about the bozos and the fact that they are very unique and creative in their violence?
Let's roll streetwise on that one.
Can I do a complimentary criminology test?
Sure.
Thanks. Fuck. Shit. Criminology was an 11, so or no, 14. 14.
Oh, 14's not bad. Sure. I'll give you the plus one.
No, I looked at the wrong one. I looked at the right one first. 11. So I assume no.
No.
And then you said streetwise, right?
Mhm.
Man, my streetwise is not good. If I could roll a 5 or better, I'd appreciate it, dice. 13.
13.
Yep.
I don't think it's too hard to know, if you know anything about the bozos, that they're a prankster gang. I like to do gags.
Prankster gang and bozo violence are very different scales.
It's a matter of opinion.
What's Moxie's knowledge of that scale?
Not too in depth about 13 worthy or whatever you said.
Okay. Cool. She'll respond to Deep's. No, they're from Little Europe and South Night City, not in Watson. As far as I know, they don't have a hold anywhere here in Watson.
So they're probably just here for extra hired muscle then.
They're a prankster gang. It doesn't make sense that they'd be muscle necessarily.
Oh.
They're not the kind of people you hire to help you with the job.
Out of curiosity,
Uh-huh.
my local knowledge is Pacific. Well, I have two, but one of them is Pacifica,
Uh-huh.
and it's not right next to South Night City, but it's across the river from it. Could I make a roll based on that?
For what?
Just what I know about the bozos.
Sure, make a streetwise.
Okay. Sorry, now I have to find it. I was too busy looking.
Either way, if there's been no shooting, I assume that they're not. It's in social, by the way. At a right side.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're forever to find.
Nope. 13.
13. Fortunately.
13 twins.
Yay!
You know about as much as Jess.
Yep. Okay, cool. Just wanted to chance it.
I wish you got higher.
I know.
But if there's been no shooting, I'm guessing that they're not taking over. Because the gunfire didn't last long, right?
About 2 rounds.
About 6 seconds.
The hell's around? Thank you. Pretty sure Killjoy. I mean, unless Killjoy is making a move and taking it from 8-Ball.
That would be a big problem for us.
Probably a bigger
But
problem.
it doesn't
for
sound
8-Ball,
like
though.
there's two gangs fighting.
It doesn't seem like it right now. I mean, patrols seem to be going on for the outside guards. So either they're bought off and not helping either side, or... Yeah, I have no idea. I have no idea what's going on.
quiet on your
And we
side of the
can't see.
building, right?
Who was shot, right? You don't see bodies of Joy Toys or...
She doesn't see any bodies.
I showed you, or that picture is everything I can see.
Okay.
At this point, the van has been unloaded. The door closes again, and it drives off.
Oh, fuck me. Right, van is leaving. And the door is shut, so we can't see inside anymore.
And Deeps,
Do you
you can't
wanna-
get close enough to like hack a camera, right? Because of the patrols.
Right.
Correct.
Correct.
I mean,
Not
I could
without
probably
somebody
buy
doing
you
a
the time.
distraction.
Yeah. How long would it take you to hack a camera?
It would depend on what's inside.
Okay. Are we
mean-
trying to save the Joy Toys?
I would like to.
I'd feel really guilty if they died because of something we did, but it seems like this isn't on us.
I don't think this was on us.
I think this would have
I-
happened without our intervention.
Although, honestly, I don't want to think they died. Or I wouldn't like them to die anyway, but, you know, it'd be worse if it was on us. And you're right, it probably isn't. So,
Plus, Wraith, you should get your goggles back.
Right.
they're mine.
Oh, Jecker's goggles back.
But this absolutely throws a wrench in pretty much everything because we have no fucking clue what's going on.
We have no clue what's going on, and they just added another dozen men inside.
Half dozen.
Can someone other than Wraith give me a count, please?
I said 5 to 10.
I'll try to
Half a
count.
dozen.
Roll concentration.
I mean, I have pictures. I have pictures of them. So I can count
That's
them.
true.
All true. Yeah,
That's
never
true.
mind.
That's
You
right.
don't-
So
you don't-
Moxie
you
could
don't
have
need to
counted
do
them
that.
too. Good
Yeah.
call.
There's about 7.
This is why
Sorry?
I've started taking pictures.
There's about 7.
Okay. Smart, by the way. Thank you.
That's half of a baker's dozen.
Rounded up.
7
Plus the original.
7 clowns. 7 security on the outside.
Is
Plus
the
however many more on the inside.
there was the clown car had one guy standing outside. Is he still there, or has he gone inside?
Not standing. He's in the
In the car.
car.
Okay. There's one more in the car.
Plus however many Joy Toys in play.
Well, the Joy Toys, I assume, aren't going to attack us.
We assume. Can I say something, Moxie?
You can text it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I feel like us gathering information has led to more questions than if we didn't gather them.
It's also
mean, I
giving us a
can't
lot more information.
I can't entirely disagree, but I still don't think going in without information is a good idea.
You're both right. Anyway, how much time would you need me to buy you?
At least a minute or two. And it would be a lot easier if there was two of us. I'm just assuming their net is pretty strong considering the armed guards.
He could be spending all of his money in physical sec, though.
Data fortress.
The amount
could
of
be-
drugs
I mean,
moving out of that warehouse, I wouldn't be surprised if it was both.
I mean, watching the amount of product he's shipping, it's a lot.
You're also assuming you can get in there undetected, that no one's watching it.
True.
Like the moment we go in there, we need to expect that we're going to start a fight with at least 14 other people.
Who are in a room full of combat drugs.
Mm-hmm. And turrets? Do we know that for sure that there's turrets inside? I feel like we do. I
feel
can't
like
remember
we
how we
know
got
there's
that
one turret.
information.
You know that there's one
Yeah.
turret, yeah. Mika told you that.
Thank you. Well, at least a turret. Though the turret might be off or help if the bozos aren't keyed to it. Maybe. That's a stretch. It's still us versus 14 at least, and a turret.
Yeah, we're not keyed to it either. So
Well, and the moment we hit the data fortress, we might Netrunner could be we could have a Netrunner right there too.
We
we
lose
could set
our
off
element
alarms.
of
Yeah.
surprise.
Right. So I'm saying if we're going to do that, if you're going to risk it, like we need to be prepared for an actual fight. I can maybe try to get NCPD back up, but it would be a stretch. And if
Can't
they're
we
there
just-
and we want drugs out, they might take it all.
Yeah, but if we call Max Tech and say that somebody went cyber psycho, Max Tech doesn't give a fuck about the drugs.
They might also kill the Joy Toys.
Just so we're clear, Max Tech is still like a for-profit.
Oh, so we'd have to pay them to show up? Is that what you're...
Yeah.
Oh,
How much would Max Tech charge to show up and take
Well,
out
they-
some bozos?
Yeah, they're independent of NCPD anymore. They used to be part of them, but not anymore.
Yeah, they broke off.
How much? I mean, you could call and find out.
Yeah, no, serious question. How much would it cost to...
You could go
Air
look
Max
at the garden page.
I will go look at their garden page.
Okay. You go hunt down their garden page, and it
Yeah.
depends on the size of the job. It gives you a phone number. Call for a quote.
Sure. She will, yeah, she'll give a call.
Okay, you give a call, and oddly, they pick up a lot faster than NCPD.
That's not odd. I'm not surprised.
The operator on the other end of the line says, "Thank you for calling Max Tech. How can we help you with your cyber psycho problem today?"
Wondering about a quote. Like, how
Excellent,
much do you
excellent.
charge to deal with a cyber psycho?
Well, it depends on the neighborhood.
Watson?
Whereabout in Watson?
North?
North Watson. Okay, I'm thinking, yeah, we can handle your cyber psycho. Do you know any of the cybernetics that this cyber psycho has?
She'll list off Killjoy's cybernetics.
Seems like she's taking notes somewhere. Hear a clickety clack of a keyboard. All right. And there's just one, you said.
There is, but they're surrounded by bozos.
Ah, okay. We're looking in the neighborhood of 10,000.
Can you hold for a moment?
Mhm.
Thank you. Just gonna put them on hold. Just gonna call Rex.
Okay. What's up?
Hey, you know that money you were going to put in on getting a second crew?
Mm-hmm.
How would you feel about spending it on Max Stack to take out the bozos and Killjoy instead? Listen, I had a 25 grand budget he was working with. 10 seems very doable.
He says, I don't know, Moxie. 10,000 to call Max Stack in? You know they got all sorts of hidden fees and bullshit like that too.
So doesn't matter.
They hit you with the.
As soon as you sign the contract, man.
It's risky. You don't know what they're gonna do.
No, I don't.
Is that like the thing that where people would call the SWAT team on other people, like swatting?
It's kind of like swatting, sure.
Oh god, every bullet, that would be so expensive.
He
Something I'll
says
charge you for every bullet spent.
we could, but here's the issue. If they don't spot an obvious cyber psycho, they're gonna fly away.
I hate to say this, but I'm sure Wraith could play a convincing cyber psycho.
You do not want to
Or at
set
least
them on
encourage Killjoy to become a raging cyber psycho.
So you're gonna go in there first?
Okay.
Nope, draw her out, because there's a turret inside and I don't want to deal with that.
I think you better think through this play a little bit.
It's an option.
We'd be. They don't like it when you call them and there's nothing there.
I mean, there's a group of bozos and Killjoy. It's something.
But none of them are cyber. Well, I mean, arguably. None of them are being a public menace, at least.
Not currently, no.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll think about it, but yeah, give me a solid plan.
All right.
Not to
Just wanted to
mention,
call with
you
Rex.
want a Delta from there if they show up.
Sorry, say that again?
I said you want a Delta from there if they show up. You don't want to be around when they show up.
No, we want to be a bit of ways away so we don't get caught in the crossfire. But
Mm-hmm.
not so far that we can't go back in once they leave.
Yeah.
Huh.
All right, I'll get back to you.
All right.
Shane's up with Rex. Goes on to the other call. All right, thank you very much. I will see if I can get that money together, and I'll let you
It's
know.
already been hung up.
Oh, fantastic! That works.
Yeah.
Cool. She'll call the group.
Okay.
All right, so I called Max Tack. It's going to be 10 grand if they show up. I talked to Rex. He's not super thrilled with the idea, unless we have an actual plan, because Max Tack will fly away if they don't see an actual cyber psycho there. But I did say it was a cyber psycho surrounded by bozos, so
It
Could
doesn't.
Unless we've got a better plan. Any
Wraith
plan,
pretend
really.
to be a cyber psycho? Would that
No,
work?
because then they'll shoot
They
and
would
kill
take
him
me out. Yeah,
immediately.
that's a bad
Okay.
plan. By the way, I'm using my internal agent and my subdermal mic for this. I am not saying any of this out loud.
Okay.
I am. I don't trust them to actually help in any way significant to us. But if we have a solid plan, I might be okay with it. I just doesn't sound good to me.
Every minute that we plan is 1 minute longer that those Joy Toys, if they're alive, might not be.
Oh, we
Yeah,
know one of
I
them
know.
is.
Did you ever text Mika, by the way? I remember you talking about it, but I don't know if you ever did. Okay.
No, she hasn't.
Okay.
And the only other option I have is I can try to text Mika.
Yeah, I know.
But she may be tied up. It may
I
read
don't-
the message. She may be flatlined and nothing.
I don't get this. I don't get what's going on, right? I mean, there's gunfire, and then these bozos roll in and they start taking something into the warehouse instead of, out of it, like you would think. And they've got the Joy Toys, at least one, tied up. They haven't just outright killed them, right? So what are they doing? Setting bombs?
They might. They might be wanting to use the Joy Toys as part of their prank. We heard, hey, it's done. So they did something inside there, probably flatlined someone to
Yeah.
be able to get them in to do something.
Well, I mean, only Joy Toys went in before this happened. So they obviously had to have hired at least one of the Joy Toys. Yeah?
Maybe. I mean, we know the Joy
Or-
Toys were a regularly scheduled thing. They could have just been using it as an like someone else could have known. They could have paid that money and gotten that information.
Yeah. So but they used the Joy Toys to infiltrate. And
Maybe.
as far as I know, they haven't killed them yet. But you think that they will definitely kill them?
I think there's
Or
a
it's
chance
a
they
good enough
die.
chance that you're okay.
I mean, you generally don't tie up someone unless you plan for something bad to happen to them. Because otherwise, why not just let them go? If they're part of it,
Okay,
they're
fair.
prepared to infiltrate, why not just let them go?
Who runs the Joy Toys? Because somebody's going to be real mad at this outcome.
I mean, Mika seemed to be head of that group, but
She didn't seem like a madam, though.
I don't know. Can you ask your buddy Tim?
I'm worried Tim might be in there, but yeah, I could give him a call.
Well, no, if Tim's in them, then that's no different than me texting Mika.
Well, yeah, I don't know if he is or not.
Okay.
I could text Rex and see if he knows.
I could probably get pretty close to duplicating 8-Ball's voice. If you want me to use that.
No, because 8-Ball might be flatlined, so why would he be talking?
That would create chaos.
I'm going to send a text to Rex.
Okay. What are you gonna
Do
say?
you know who Mika worked under?
A lot of people.
Oh,
Oh. Yeah. She works for chum name, but Samuel, I think.
Anything other than Samuel you can give me?
I don't really know the guy. Give me a little bit, and I can probably find you some deets.
Frame. All right, Rex is looking
Wait,
into.
why though?
Can you just add Rex to this call because it would make things so much easier?
Okay, sure.
Thank you.
So you explain why, and he says, "You think he's gonna give a fuck? What do you think he's gonna
No.
do?
He'd know who's there and who's not.
What does it matter though?
Because then we'd have information on who's inside.
I thought he'd give a shit about, essentially his workforce being decimated.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me rephrase. He will give a shit. Will he do anything about it? Probably not. But he's not a fucking military leader. He doesn't have a whole gang behind him.
If only we knew somebody who had a whole gang and was invested in this area.
You
talking about
can
me?
call Tiger Claws, and they are going to take over that entire place and everything inside it. Which screws this entire run more than it already is.
I did not say anything about Tiger Claws.
I think he's talking about me, but I don't have that kind of manpower. You
don't
guys
have a
are it.
gang.
That's what the fuck I hired you for.
Yep.
Are we part of your gang?
Yes.
Moxie gives Rex this look.
Turns on
Mother
video
of
chat.
God.
We're
gives
agreeing
him
to this,
look.
but
Oh my god, we're not a gang.
okay.
You're
This
my
is
Thought we were the
aside
Gojira
from the
gang.
subject. If we want to get them out, we got to do something soon, right?
Yes.
Is there any way we can draw the bozos out?
Yes.
What is
Maybe. I don't know. You start shooting, but that's going to draw probably more than just the
Yeah.
bozos.
Cause a big enough scene out front.
How?
Small
Help blow up their
explosion.
car with a grenade.
Yeah. Car bomb.
Okay. I mean,
Takes
I
out
have
one
grenades.
bozo, and sure will get their attention.
Yeah. So if we can draw them out, fuck. How would we get in to get the Joy Toys out? I'm just going step by step here. I know there's a lot of other complications,
Right.
but do we have a way to get them out?
A relatively small force can provide enough of a distraction and long enough that it would give us a window. If we had 4 people, we could do this. 3 is a little tight, but we'd also need fully automatic weapons.
We need to be able to lay down suppressive fire, don't we?
Yeah, we set off just a random car bomb next to the building, suppressive fire, get 3 people all in different alleys. Create
How are
enough
you getting
chaos that
into
somebody
the
can get in.
building?
The other side. You draw their attention to the side you want them on.
Which would be the docking bay, because that's where the car is.
Oh, I was thinking the north side. And then
The
somebody would
car's
sneak
not
in.
there. If you want to get the
Fuck.
bozos out, and you're going to explode the car as your main distraction, that draws everyone to that side of the building. But then you're infiltrating from the north side, and
Right.
you're going to have to go through that section of warehouse that we've never seen.
Right.
Or through the catwalk.
All right, what we need
Or
to
the
do
roof.
And the
is
door on the
get
second
one
floor.
of the
Not
guards,
again.
knock him out, steal his clothes, use him to throw the grenade, and then they'll fight each other.
I don't actually hate that.
I'm not against knocking out a guard and getting a uniform, but that could trigger everything.
Yeah, but
But I like
mean-
it if it's possible.
It's possible.
is it possible to get a guard without the other guards knowing, though?
Yeah,
Hmm.
that's not a problem.
Okay.
It means that they're off their routine. I don't. You say that with such confidence. That's such bullshit. You don't know. They're
And-
on a
Oh, no.
very tight schedule.
And on that note, we're going to take our 10-minute break here. So thank you all for showing up tonight. Hopefully my audio is better this time. I really hope so. I know it's been
It is. Every time I check on you, you sound like a human. So that's nice.
Yay.
Yay!
Okay, well, we will be back in 10, so see y'all in a bit. And we're back. Hello, everybody, and welcome back. We're going to jump right into it, but we are Saves vs. Death. This is Shades of Scarlet, Cyberpunk Red campaign. Moxie said something like, fuck you, you're dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And go.
Somehow in nicer words.
Somehow. But that's, I mean, the meaning was there.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong.
All right. I can draw a guard. I can't take a guard out. Is there somebody, Checkers, Deeps, one of you guys capable of taking a guard out if I can get him alone?
You kidding me? I can shoot a gun.
Well, I don't even have a gun, so
Okay.
Uh,
How are we getting into the building? Let's stop there.
probably a door.
OOC question.
Mhm.
How heavy duty are the double doors?
The bay doors?
Mm-hmm. And they're like, is it like back up to the loading dock?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're
so
not on the floor, if that's what you're
They're not
asking.
on ground level. Okay.
Yes.
But also, how heavy duty are they?
I mean, there's steel sheets.
Okay. So,
We've heard
what's
them
the
open and
feasibility
close
of a
few
grenade
times.
actually doing something to them?
Yeah, I think you could expect a grenade to cause some damage. It might not blow it like a hole through
Open.
it, but
Okay.
fuck
How
it up.
loud are they when they open and close? Because we've heard them open and close a few
Yeah, they're
times.
fairly loud. You've heard them from across the street.
I could draw a guard from the north, and we use that entrance, the north entrance. Yes, it takes us to an area we don't know. But I think walking into the room with the turret's a bad plan.
We don't know that there isn't one or two turrets in the other room, which is significantly larger.
Yeah.
I don't think 8-Ball can afford multiple turrets. I'm just saying.
I'm saying we should prepare that there are multiple turrets and hope there's not. And every time we rush a plan, one of us immediately dies. So I'm not comfortable with this to begin with. Let me just state that right now.
Okay, we go home and plan some more and come back and do this another day.
We only have 1 day left on the contract, and
The
then
journalist will die, probably.
yes.
Mhm.
Okay, so if we draw them to the other side of the building, right? We get the majority
Which
of them
side?
there. What?
Which side? So we're clear.
The north side that Wraith was talking about. That's away from the doors, right?
It's
Yeah.
away from the bay doors, yeah.
Okay. We know that through the bay doors there are at least some of the joy toys. So
We know there's one tied up.
yes. For expedience sake, if we're going to get the drugs, if we're going to get the joy toys, I would say that's the way that we want to get them out.
If they're there and not possibly in that other room upstairs.
Yeah, but we can't make
Which
guesses
is-
on that right now.
Still faster.
What if I get myself captured so that we know what the inside looks like?
How are you
'Cause
going to
you'll
get us that
probably get
information?
shot.
And also you'll get shot.
I probably won't get shot. Let's start there. And secondly,
Yeah.
I have an internal agent and a subdermal mic. I can relay information.
Rex, how likely are you to join us on this?
You need me, I'll be there.
Okay. So if I have enough time, I can get the doors open. That's not
Mhm.
too hard.
How much time do you need?
If I do decent, it's like a minute. Blank?
Oh, I'm sorry. That was a question for me. Yeah, yeah. About a minute, yeah.
Okay.
You could cut the
About a
time
minute,
in
give or
half.
take. What?
You could cut the time in half if you do the thing. Take a higher
Okay.
number. Pass by a certain threshold.
Okay.
I mean, it's a long time if combat started.
Yeah, I know. If it's just stalling, then it's not too bad. But for combat, yes, this is a long time. The other option would be to blow them. I do have grenades. But I can't promise that I'll actually get the doors open with one explosion, and I don't know what will happen to anybody on the other side.
Do you still have your sleep grenades?
Yes.
So if we can get them open a little bit, you could throw the sleep grenades inside.
Yes. However, that would put out the joy toys probably too, and then we would have to carry them out, which will take a lot longer.
Right.
If we can get them to fight each other, that would be ideal, although there is a lot of crossfire involved in that. But in order to do that, right, we would have to make one of the other think that they've been betrayed.
Yeah.
And have it be bad enough that they would just start firing.
Assuming that
Yeah.
we're reading the situation properly, yeah.
Well, I mean, the guards didn't object to the bozos going in at all, right? But there was gunfire.
Right.
So it's not like, it doesn't feel like the bozos are working for April.
Buck says the guards didn't object to the bozos coming in.
No. There was a gentleman that, after they heard gunfire, exited the door, shouted, "It's done."
To one of the guards.
30 minutes later, the bozos show up. Don't know who he shouted it to.
We're assuming to a guard, but we don't know. I've walked around the outside. I don't see any lookouts or anything out here.
So you think the bozos and 8-Ball's crew are in league or something?
At least about something.
Given that there's been no additional gunfire, I'm gonna say yes.
And we
the
don't know what
bozos
they're
operate
bringing in,
Little
but it was
South
big.
Night City. We know that 8-Ball delivered to Little Europe and the university districts next to South Night City.
None of the stops we saw today looked like bozo stops, but
That doesn't
that was just
mean
today.
yeah.
Exactly. Is it possible one of the Joy toys is working for them? Is it possible Killjoy took over Abel's command?
At this point, anything's possible.
I don't think Killjoy would betray
I mean, I know.
Paul. Those two have a pretty strong connection. They're not lovers or nothing, but I don't know. I'd call them like brother and sister. Not by blood, but
Alright, so probably not that then.
by the street.
Apparently they can't hear you, Blink.
They can't hear me at all?
Chat says they... Yeah, Will says they can't hear you.
Hi. Can you hear me now? This mic's like in my face. Oh, let's see if I can remember what I said to Moxie. I don't think that 8-Ball and... I don't think that Killjoy would betray 8-Ball. They're not lovers or nothing, but they're more like brother and sister. Not by blood, but by the street.
So probably not.
No, probably not.
But
But something went down there that they were
something went
expecting.
down. When we talked to Mika, she said, just tell me if I'm wrong, but she said that sometimes 8-Ball is there, but Killjoy is always there. Yeah?
Correct.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So,
The GM said that.
so if they're working with 8-Ball's crew, then the gunfire was probably taking out Killjoy.
I think
If
Killjoy
she
would
would-
have lasted much longer than 6 seconds.
Okay, that's fair. But if she's in there, she either has to be in on whatever this is or out. Like down for the count.
Yep.
And if she's always there, then she's probably still there. Or she's probably in there tonight.
Right.
Okay. So if they get someone in there to infiltrate and they drug her or something, put her out, and then take over whatever crew is not on their side. And then they've got this. I'm sorry, I was going somewhere with that and now I can't remember where. Anyway, I guess my point is that we are fairly sure Killjoy isn't with them. Can we draw that assumption?
No, I would say Killjoy's quite possibly working with the Bozos. We don't know
Okay.
who they took out. We don't know, hey, it's on what that meant.
All right, fair.
And we can't get close to sitting inside without possibly alerting them.
Yeah. This
And
is
we can't take out a guard and start this without possibly alerting them.
right. At this point, everything is a risk. So either we walk away and hope that Joy Toys make it, or we take a risk. Are we in for taking the risk, is what I'm asking.
Mox, you're the one who said you had a bad feeling about this.
Every time we've rushed into somewhere without all the information or the details, it goes very poorly for us.
I'm not disagreeing with you, but I also don't see it at this point how we can get the information or details without possibly alerting them.
Good
We
tip.
don't have to take this warehouse. The job Rex hired us to do is just to get the drugs and take a van. And we can do that. I mean, if we could have taken the warehouse, great.
That's true, but
But the warehouse plus the bozos, that's a different animal.
I can tell
not
you
the gang.
that Samuel would be pretty grateful. Monetarily.
Rex, you know if Mika has an internal agent, she's an actual one.
No, she's got a phone. Like a physical.
Physical. Yeah.
Okay.
For me,
Agreed.
no matter Eddie's is worth your lives. And the joy toys mean nothing to me. You guys mean something to me.
Yeah.
So
We
I can walk
also-
away without any issue. So this call is on you three, and I will back whatever decision you make. But the ultimate call on whether we walk away or do this is up to you.
Cammy says, I can't be seriously considering leaving them there. What's wrong with you?
I really don't want to. I really don't want to.
I feel like the me getting taken plan could happen without tipping our hand. It would really just risk me.
That historically is not a great idea. Here's my thing. If they are playing one of their pranks, right? The warehouse isn't going to be there tomorrow. The ship and the drugs aren't going to be there tomorrow. The vans aren't going to be there tomorrow. So we can't complete the job.
We don't know that. They're a prankster gang as far as I know, but if they're dealing with Killjoy and AWOL, like if they're... could be something completely different. If they were taking it, then yeah, I'd say you're right.
You guys have been on the call for like 30 minutes or 45 minutes at this point.
Yeah.
Deep
Just
sounding.
pointing it out.
I'm still paying attention to the building. Has anything happened of note?
They're going on their normal routine.
Just with the bozos there?
Well, you don't see any bozos except for the one in the Volkswagen.
They're all inside.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You do see security guards making their rounds per usual.
I say we
Checkers.
blow.
See them. Quote
Sorry,
unquote.
go ahead, Deeps.
I say we blow the bozo car. See what happens. If we can do it without being caught with us doing it. Because they're doing a deal or something inside.
That lights the candle, though, even if they don't know it's us.
They'll be on the search. But the doors will probably open. We might get a better view inside. But we should be prepared then that that's the fight.
Yep.
There's just...
Checkers, if you use an EMP on the keypad by the side door, what does that do?
I mean, it just shuts everything down. Unless
Does that
it's
mean that
EMP
it doesn't
shielded.
lock anymore?
It shuts down all electronics. So if it is locked, it will stay locked until it's manually opened.
Does that make your job easier or harder?
Depends if it's a Magna lock or a traditional.
Yeah, more or less. It's I mean, EMP is great for cybernetics and computers.
Well,
and
we know
stuff
the
like
side
that,
door is
but-
a keypad lock, which means it's
Yeah.
an electronic lock.
Mhm. If we blow that, honestly, it'll be easier, faster to just blow the door open than for me to try and open it after the electronics have been cut off, after an EMP.
Okay. The only other option is the roof, and I have no idea how we get on there.
When I was walking around the building, did I see any derelict fire escapes or nearby adjacent roofs I could jump from?
No.
There's
The
nothing
building is
adjacent.
isolated. Well, there are ruins on the south side.
Are they tall enough to get to the
It gets you about halfway there.
roof?
How hard would it be
Okay,
to get up
real
on the
dumb
catwalk?
question. Real dumb question. Could I use a zip line from the scaffolding on the building where I was before, which is above the roof, because I could see onto the roof, and hook it into the wall where the doorway was, and zip line? I know it's across the street, which is a real bad thing, but it would be across. Is that feasible?
Only we had a
I
grappling
need to
gun.
know how
No, I don't.
far
I
that
think
thing can...
grappling is very different. It doesn't work that way.
Oh, it can.
You would need the actual zip line with a thing.
Do you guys have a zip line? I don't think you do.
Well, my next question is how difficult are those to come by?
It would not be a 5-minute thing.
An hour? Well, no, we wanted them
No.
before that. No, okay, cool. Just all right. Never mind that. Thanks, GM.
What if we hit them early in the morning, but not?
We're risking the Joy Toys.
If we pulled the van up next to the catwalk, could I jump up to the catwalk?
You guys hear some more gunfire coming from within the building. At this
I
point.
think the candle's still burning. We just lost some Joy Toys, for sure.
If we want to get them out, we need to move. And I know that that's shit in terms of planning, but that's where we are. And you guys aren't even here. And I want to get the Joy Toys out. That's what I want. Is it smart? Probably not. I don't know.
Check his votes to infiltrate and get the Joy Toys out. Deeps. Undecided. Wraith.
Infiltrate.
Cammy.
Infiltrate.
Rex.
No. Fuck that.
I'm with you. Deeps. Actually, it doesn't matter because I said I would follow your plan, and that's 3-1, even 3-2 means we infiltrate. So, grab your rifle, a sniper rifle. Meet me outside in your car.
All right.
We'll be there ASAP. We'll stay on the call. We'll keep planning, but guys, we need to figure something out and fast.
Yeah.
So what are we doing?
I assume Rex is getting ready. Cammy and you two have been ready. You and Cammy. Moxie.
Yeah, she is gonna go outside and wait for him whenever he's ready.
Okay.
Wraith, what were you asking about the catwalk? Did we get an
If we
answer
pulled
on
the
that?
van up to the side of the building, would we be able to jump up to the catwalk
Yeah, I think so.
from the roof of the van?
Yeah.
I'd rather go on the second floor than the ground floor.
And there is a entrance up on the catwalk on the western or eastern side.
Hmm.
Of course, we know the office that Killjoy's in is also on the second floor.
It is, but it's on the south side.
There's also no way that you're getting to that catwalk and pulling the van next there without security seeing you. So
Oh yeah, no. Security is going to see us. Period.
Yeah.
Okay, so probably a stupid idea, but if someone's on top of the van, we drive by suppressive fire. As we drive by, if they can get to the catwalk and take out that guard, they might not notice and go after the van.
Try to make the van the target.
say that
And-
again one more time.
Okay. So we drive by with the van by the
Mhm.
catwalk.
Making a
Someone
lot of
lays
noise.
The catwalk on the east side between the two buildings.
The catwalk
security
wraps
on the
from
catwalk.
east to north.
Yeah, on the north side is where we would be doing this.
In front of the main glass doors and
I think
Yeah.
that's the suggestion. Yes.
Mhm.
okay, making sure.
We lay down suppressive fire at the front doors.
Mhm.
Come in loud.
Come in loud. Have someone
Mhm.
on the roof of the van so that when we slow down for the suppressive fire, they can jump to the catwalk. They would have to take out the guard up
Mhm.
there. Possibly 2 people if we could actually get away with that, but I have no idea if we could. We make the van the target. The van drives away to try and get them out of there.
Yeah, throw grenades from the van, whatever it takes.
From there,
Then-
What do you mean that your van drives away to try to get them out of there? The person in the van?
to try and get the everyone inside to come at least to that side of the building.
It's subterfuge.
Understood.
Okay. While we're doing that, the other people blow the doors. I don't see any other way to get in fast. Blow the doors, take on whatever in there, try to get the joy toys and the drugs out.
Person on the catwalk's
Like I
fairly
said, it might be a
unnoticed.
dumb idea. And then, a person on the catwalk can try and get in from there. And from there, it's whatever happens. We can't know anything more out there without deciding not to do this.
But we could get somebody in fairly quietly by being loud somewhere else.
You're being allowed in 2 places.
Yeah,
Well, yeah.
that's the point. It would give the person who gets in time to find what we need.
Which is the person on the second floor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
While the rest try to fight off 14 other people.
Yeah.
Well, that's the point of the van, is to try and lure them out, get them to chase it.
Or suppress 14 people. They're not trying to fight to win against 14 people.
Yeah.
But that doesn't complete the
So
mission
who
and just gets the joy toys
Has
out.
suppressive fire. That's true. That does not help us get the drugs. That's just the joy toys.
By the way, Moxie, he's Rex has picked you up, and you guys are on your way.
Thank you.
Reminder, what do you need for suppressive fire? What skill is it, please?
Auto fire.
Auto fire,
Fire.
which I don't
But I believe
have.
only certain weapons can do it.
I have it, and I have the weapon that can do
SMG
it.
and assault rifle.
So me.
So you're laying down suppressive fire, which means you're not blowing the doors, and you're a demolitions expert.
Grenades are easy.
Grenades are easy. So you're using suppressive fire while driving the van, or do you have someone else driving the van?
Somebody else would have to be driving the van.
Yeah. It also
So
doesn't.
that's 2 people you're... Okay.
2 people there, 1 person upstairs, 3 on the back door. That's not taking advantage of our net runners.
Well, there's only 3 of us who can drive
I can drive.
outside of you, and you're using suppressive.
I can drive.
Okay.
I don't trust you to drive. You've driven twice.
I'm really good at it.
He actually is. I hate to say it, but he is.
Better than I am.
Okay, so Deeps drives the van. Checkers lays down suppressive fire. Who's on top?
I'm on the van. I know you hate to admit it, but I'm fairly athletic and I can be quiet when I need to be.
Can you
I
deal
didn't
with the
say
guard on the
anything.
catwalk?
So you're
Yeah.
going to go on the catwalk, which leaves Rex, Cammy, and I to blow a door and try to pull out the Joy Toys. After seeing if anyone chases the van.
Right.
Is that correct?
And if they don't, then Deeps can turn around and help with the assault team.
But doesn't that put us at a disadvantage for Rex being a sniper?
I don't have to snipe.
Rex will be on the roof.
Pretty decent with a handgun, too.
Go ahead. An assault rifle, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I'm all right with the assault rifle.
I think it's our best shot.
So Rex, Cammy, and I are going to blow the gates. Go in. Get the Joy Toys. No drugs, just the Joy Toys. Well, the bozos and hopefully whatever security chases Deeps and Checkers down the streets. And you make your way on the second floor to give a layout before we go in.
Yeah.
I still say that the best plan is to blow the bozos' cars and see if it causes problems inside.
Thank you.
And not hit them right
Welcome
away,
into the
because
chat.
that might...
If you blow up the bozo car, do they even have a vehicle to chase you with? Because that changes everything.
Because I say we blow the bozos' car, see if that causes problems within, and then we see people running out, we might be able to hit them right there.
Of course, we blow the bozo's car, they might panic and kill all the Joy Toys.
Or they might
What
panic
if
and
we
kill
did
the
both at the
bozos
same time?
or the other people.
How are they going to chase you without a vehicle?
Mm,
Draw attention. We don't need them to chase.
I'm hoping to get them out in the street is the thing.
At least
But
pull
you know
to
what?
one side of the building. Not the
What?
side we'll be on.
Yes, the
said-
side will be on.
Wait, I thought they were going on the north side.
They're going to go on the north side and then drag them away, as far as I understood, like past the catwalk, yes? Well, we
That would be
assault.
the idea, yes.
Oh. Well, why don't you just drive the opposite way?
Yeah.
Because the car, if they want to draw the bozos' attention, chances are they're going to open the door. There is only one vehicle there, correct?
Yeah.
Currently, yeah.
Okay, what if we did both? As in, we do the drive-by, you guys bomb the car. That way we've got two teams distracting, and Wraith would have to get Joy Toys out.
Alone?
And get some drugs, yeah.
Unless someone else wants to go with him onto the catwalk.
Why don't I go with Wraith then?
I feel like we could probably get that done. You athletic, old man?
Bitch, please. I'm younger than you, motherfucker.
I'm just talking shit.
You're
Okay,
back gonna
we're done
hold
with
up?
shit talking.
Yeah.
What do we think?
I think me and Rex going in while you guys cause chaos is a good plan.
For once, you won't be the one causing chaos.
So we blow the car first.
They would never suspect that.
Cause the
Drive-by
chaos
first.
of blowing that car and then hit. Or do you want the element of surprise?
I thought it was both at once.
Yeah, if we do
Simultaneous.
both at once, then they have to pick which way they go. They'll be
Basically,
under
shock
attack
and
from
awe.
2 directions, and it's going to be a lot of confusion and chaos, which means they're less likely to just outright execute the Joy Toys.
I will remind you there are, 2 to 4 people on the catwalk?
2, typically.
I told you it might be a
Uh,
terrible idea. You could say no.
Knowing their schedule, we should be able to get in when there's 1 on the catwalk.
Once you cause chaos, they will pull probably, if there's only 2, 1 to each direction, 1 in each side. Which means watch from up high.
I think
I'm
it's our
most
best shot.
effective at close range, which means I'm going to be in that fight. And you guys aren't just driving
There's some
by
more
like you're going to
gunfire
stay
going on
and
from within
draw
the building.
attention on the north side, yes?
Yeah.
There's more gunfire.
We're almost there.
All right. I'm going to start making my way back towards the van.
Okay.
Look, I'm just going to reiterate. If we blow the bozo's car now, we cause paranoia. We cause problems between the 2 people, 2 groups that are there. I don't see how that would affect the Joy Toys as much. They're
It
already
won't.
being executed
You don't-
possibly as we speak.
You don't know it's going to cause friction between the 2 of them, but it will put them on high alert for when we show up.
Fair?
Like, unless they see one of their security throw that grenade, or a bozo shoot one of their security.
Or they don't see anybody doing it. Cause paranoia
Mhm.
possibly. But you're right, it's a mind
Which
game.
will put them on high alert. I mean, it could cause tension. I shouldn't say no for sure, but
I'm just saying having the extra people there to deal with is going to suck. Because
I
we
just
already
think
were
if we give
taking on
them a
force of
chance to
12.
call in reinforcements, we're totally fucked.
Well, and they do, and they will, and we already didn't we map out where their reinforcements were ish?
No, I mean like for
Well-
outside reinforcements, like more bozos or more Vapals people.
Yeah, the bozos would take quite some time to get up here unless they already had people waiting around here.
I mean, I'm good if that's what we think the best plan is. I agree that the hit them hard, hit them fast is going to be the best plan. Because we don't have a big enough team to do anything else.
Checkers and Deeps will drive by, drop off Rex and Wraith, and assault the north side. Cammy and I will assault the south. Take out whoever we can and try to get the Joy Toys out. Yes? Or are we just assaulting the south and Rex and Wraith are getting the Joy Toys out?
I think me and Rex are getting the Joy Toys out.
Alright.
I
Do I have that correct?
think we do both at once. We do
Yeah.
both north and south.
Checkers and Deeps, you guys drive by, drop them off, start assaulting the north, while Cammy and I blow up the car, assault the south at the same time.
Yeah.
Get the boys on
What-
the roof. Yes?
What do we know
Right,
when the
how-
next truck's about to show up?
I think
In
they're
the
done
evening,
for the
it
night.
doesn't. As far
They're
as we
done?
know.
That's what it
As far
seems.
as
How are
we
you
know,
guys
the next
getting
one's
through
not
the
10
door
p.m.
on the catwalk?
A guard will have either a pass key or they won't be locked because typically you don't lock doors that are inaccessible. We've watched the guards walk
Guards
in and out
probably
of
have
those
a
doors.
pass key, yeah. Unless it's a key code.
Unless it's a key code or it's open from the inside.
I can pick locks. We can get through a door.
Unless it's a keypad.
Then we break in.
She's got
Do
a
you
point, man.
have
Maybe you need
a
to bring peeps
grenade
with
to-
you instead, and I'll take over driving the van. Checkers, you do the shooting.
Okay.
I think that's
Yeah.
a better plan. That way, both teams who are gonna try to infiltrate have a net runner with them.
Okay. What were you saying, Mox?
I was going to offer a grenade to blow the door.
There's
Are you
that.
asking
But
me
that's
for
a lot
one?
louder and not quiet. So
All right.
and
All
is
right.
Cammy going into the net or is she helping me kill assault?
Helping you assault initially, net if necessary.
Yeah.
And yeah, can I actually you have a sleep grenade?
I have a sleep grenade, yeah. I've
Can
got
I that's
many kinds
not
of
page.
grenades. All right.
I'm gonna need a couple grenades because the grenades I have are not going to do what I need them to do.
Okay. You just want basic grenades?
I'm gonna need a basic grenade to blow up the car, and I'll
Mhm.
take a sleep grenade in case anyone comes outside and we can put them to leave the bozos. Chances are, maybe we can get them with a sleep grenade,
Okay.
and that effectively takes them out of the fight without having to shoot them down.
Yeah. How about a flashbang too?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Should give
Okay.
Wraith that shit too, if you can.
What?
Should give Wraith that shit too, if you can.
I mean, I can't do this exact same thing. I could do. I'm sorry, my grenades are on 2 separate pages because I ran out of room.
Oh, no.
So it's kind of frustrating. All right. Wraith, here's a basic. Okay, Moxie, you get a basic,
Mm-hmm.
a sleep, and a flashbang.
I've got a smoke and a flashbang already in my.
Okay. So I will keep a flashbang. I'll go ahead and give you another, or give Wraith a basic. I'm going to give you an EMP each. No, I'm going to give Moxie an EMP too, in case there's any super cyberware dudes. But I'm keeping
I
one
have
for
my
myself.
security
one?
glove. I don't need it.
Okay. All right. Then I will give Wraith an EMP.
GM,
Yes?
I have one box of light damage that I don't remember where it came from.
take it
Can
away.
I have healed it? Thank you.
Hey, Wraith,
Yeah.
you good with shoulder arms?
Oh, yeah.
Gonna walk back to the van. You're at the van, aren't you?
Yeah.
No, you're
Mhm.
not.
Yeah, he
Yeah, I walked to the van.
Yeah.
went there.
Okay, I'm gonna hand him an
I assume that's
Militech.
the rendezvous point where you guys are all talking
Yeah,
at this point.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hand him the Militech Dragon.
Ooh.
Do not fucking lose this.
I promise I will try not to.
It's got extended clip and a smart link.
I
It
don't know
is
if
not
that's-
even on my sheet, but
You just do that all yourself.
that's fine. Okay.
Does anybody want an incendiary?
Mox.
No? Okay. I'll keep those
And
ones for
is-
myself then.
An SMG considered under auto fire
Yes,
only?
it can be. No. Normally they have auto fire and pistol, depending on what you're doing.
Oh. Then I will not be using that. I'll leave that in the van.
If I recall correctly.
It's all good.
Okay, so what's the plan?
I'm turning my hair jet black.
You guys all ready?
Moxie's gonna have a moment with Rex and just, if it gets too hot, just get out alive.
Same to you.
She's gonna pull him in for a deep kiss.
This is your back.
She's gonna give Cammy the sleep and flashbang grenade.
Are you sure?
Yep.
All right. I will mark it on my sheet.
I needed that posture check, by the
Did
way.
you
Thank
say
She's gonna
flash grenade?
Moxie's flashbang
Yeah,
and
got
sleep.
it.
Moxie's gonna put on her anti-smog breathing mask as well before approaching.
Oh, I guess that Cammy will do the same. Drop down her VR goggles.
I'm gonna put on my robe that I have rubbed shoe polish in,
Smart man.
black,
That's who
and
actually
then
robbed
these
him.
clothes that I found. No,
We found the thief.
Can I do a thing?
Yeah, what would you like to do?
Can I set my phone to send a message if I don't put in a password in 24 hours?
Sure.
Okay. I'm not
Moxie's
going
got her
to tell you
earpiece
what the message is unless it's required.
Okay.
Right.
You're a tech, so I'll let you get away with it.
Yeah.
She's also gonna put on her helmet.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
everybody's putting helmets on.
I put on
Yeah.
my Hana mask.
Helmet,
Yeah.
smog breathing mask.
All right.
Yep.
And I'm gonna start some intense music.
All right. Some intense music starts to play.
Like Kill It in the Name of,
I
but
don't know why it's
from the
Terminator,
future.
but it is. And
So we're fighting the albino Terminator. That's why.
holy shit! Unintentional, but amazing. And you guys get into your respective positions, getting ready to infiltrate the building. And I think that is where we should call it, because I think shit is about to get crazy and it will last for a while. So we will pick up next time. Thank you all for sticking around with us. This is our Twitch affiliate anniversary today. So really appreciate y'all being here. We love you very much. Have a great night, and we will see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.